Correspondent Peter Ducey has that part of the story from Wilmington, Delaware.
The president-elect tells Fox News the federal investigation into the future first son will work out okay.
Are you confident your son Hunter did nothing wrong?
I'm confident.
That's even though he's long claimed not to know how his son operates.
How many times have you ever spoken to your son about his overseas business dealings?
I've never spoken to my son about his overseas business dealings.
More recently, the president-elect has been staying out of congressional negotiations about COVID relief, but he's planning more help as president next month.
It's a down payment.
Talks with Republicans could be awkward, since the incoming Deputy White House Chief of Staff is describing them with a word that can't be said on TV. Jen O'Malley Dillon tells Glamour this about Biden, quote, "In the primary, people would mock him like, you think you can work with Republicans? I'm not saying they're not a bunch of F words. Mitch McConnell is terrible, but this sense that you couldn't wish for that. You couldn't wish for this bipartisan deal. He rejected that." As the Biden cabinet fills out, progressives are pleased with all the diversity, but
equally important, or more important, is having a cabinet that stands up and fights for working people.
Today, Biden brought aboard a millennial to run the transportation department, who will also be the first openly gay nominee ever sent to the Senate for confirmation, Pete Buttigieg.
The Harris-Biden cabinet is first among cabinets of all the first it represents.
Lots of new faces in Wilmington lately, and Biden is still getting a hang of names for his team and their spouses.
Jill and I have always enjoyed seeing Pete and Chasten, I should say, together on the trail.
And Buttigieg is already trying to stand out in front of the new boss, alluding to his love of Amtrak.
Though I know that in this administration I will at best aspire to be the second biggest train enthusiast around.
Art enthusiasts will soon have an opportunity to see the brushstrokes of Hunter Biden. Page 6 is reporting that next year a gallery in New York is going to display Hunter's work at an art show. We're waiting to hear back from that gallery to see if, in fact, Hunter is now out of the